I wanna be tate kuru ni shitatte. Dude, man. I had to make time today, bro. I had to, man. I wanted to do this so bad yesterday. But I said, I already rescheduled the One Piece stream last time. So I'm able to reschedule it again. And then if I would have done that stream, I would have gotten spoiled. So I was like, nah, man. GOATAMA has to wait. So I was like, bro, please allow me to get home early. Please allow me to get home early so that I can read the awesome sauce of Sriracha's greatness. Man, I wanted to read this chapter the moment it dropped. The moment I found out about it, I wanted to dive in, man. I wanna be that thing. Bro, I've been singing that thing to myself all day, man. I've been singing that thing to myself because it's time. It's time for the Sriracha greatness. It is time for Sriracha's awesome sauce, man. And God, bro, I have held off on watching the last few episodes of the anime because the ending, just Gintama ending, just destroys my soul, man. So I've been rewatching Silver Soul, getting up to the point to where I was before. I'm watching episode 3, or I was watching episode 361 earlier, and man, dude, it's time. It's time. So one of these days, I really need to sit down and react to those last few episodes that I never got to watch for Gintama earlier this year, because I know the next episode that I think I was going to watch next was one of the best chapters of the year, and 679, which still to this day, man, that chapter decimates me. Anything with Shoyo and Gintoki decimates me, but that chapter in particular, man, good lord. The only thing that I ask for, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to this week's chapter, or I should say this month's, this year's, again, I don't know when the next time we're gonna get a Gintama chapter is, but what I can say is I just need all I need for this chapter to be complete is Sriracha comedy, Takatsugi, and Mayorozuya. I'll be good, man. I don't care if it's a serious chapter, a comedic chapter, whatever. And give me the Shinsengumi. Give me those things, and I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't care. Just give me those things, bro. And I'll be like somewhere. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. The title of the chapter already makes me believe this is about to be an emotional chapter. The title of the chapter says Volume 77, Chapter 699, Gintoki and His Comrades. Oh, man, dude. And here we see in Jump Giga, my boy Gintoki. We're heading to the end with the opening color pages and his 53 pages of Gotama, man. Oh, this is what I saw making the rounds. I thought this was a trollish picture. I saw this pic going around in the past week of Gintama in Toriyama's art style. And I was like, what in the flying flag arts? You know, this is actually part of the chapter, bro. This man Sriracha perfected. Look at Kagura. Kagura, I'm not gonna lie, with those eyes, look straight up like it's Bulma wearing a Kagura wig. Straight up like it's Bulma wearing a Kagura wig. Especially Impachi looks like Vegeta. Kondo's out here in his Ozaru form. That's sick, man. And look at Utsuro, bro. Utsuro! My precious Gintama, bro. See, whenever you open it up like this, a chapter with just a color page of this man Sriracha still trolling Jump manga, that's how you know it's still good. That's how you know it's still greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you have Sriracha still trolling Dragon Ball, you know it's it's still Sriracha. It's still Sriracha. It says, thanks for the great fanfare for the Silver Soul arc, and now we head to the end for the return. Here's some opening color pages and a special expand 53-page chapter, man. 53 pages, bro. Summary up to this point. A universe scale war intended to bring an end to everything. And we have this man, Utsuro. He's still retaining the same face. Hold on, man. Hold on. If they're going to do this in Dragon Ball style, one of my favorite recap themes in anything, period, is the original Dragon Ball Z recap theme for the Frieza saga. So let me just search that up. Wait, let me DBZ recap theme. I love this theme. Dun, 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 yo! Hold on. Let me 1 second, guys. I have to listen to this music. Here we go. Summary up to this point. A universe-scale war intended to bring an end to everything was created by the immortal Majin Utsuro. But by the power of the Yorozu and their comrades, it disappeared into the swirling dragon veins. But as Utsuro was a being born from those dragon veins, an element of him lived on, deep underground inside the dragon veins. 2 years later, his body was successfully reconstructed and revived out of a remote dragon hole. Having predicted that Utsuro would be revived, Gintoki had set out on a journey, and along the way he encountered it. But as he still did not know just what this baby was, he could not bring himself to lay a hand on it. Though also searching for Utsuro was a group led by the remnants of the Tendoshu, a religious group called the Seibuists, who took Utsuro from him. They needed Utsuro himself in order to manipulate Utsuro's blood in order to create a perfect form of immortality. Let me make sure that this is playing on repeat. This recap theme is actually fitting, I can't lie. But he fell into it. But just before he fell into their clutches, a personality that seemed very much like that of Yoshida Shoyo was discovered to be dwelling within Utsuro's body. He entrusted his own heart to Gintoki in order to prevent the Seibuists from obtaining perfect immortality. The master entrusted his disciple with his wish that his immortality would no longer be misused and that no further monsters like him would be created. But that wish nearly started another meaningless, foolish war. Having obtained Utsuro's incomplete body, the Seibuists started targeting the Earth Sultana in order to fully revive him. Takatsugi and I ain't gonna lie, man. That Yamcha's hair fits Katsura to the T. It fits so well, it's scary. But anyways, back in narrator mode. Let me start replaying the theme here. Takatsugi and Katsura, who were acting undercover to track the movements of the Seibuists, met up with Gintoki, and in order to grant their master's wish, in order to save their master, decided to take Utsuro back. They made their way into the Seibuists as they advanced, seeking the Sultana to the location of the final battle, the terminal. Will Gintoki and the others be able to save their master? Will the Z fighters be able to grasp the future? But I just hold on, no, bro. We can't stop it there. Here we go. To the location of the final battle of the terminal. Will Gintoki and the others be able to save their master? Will the Z fighters be able to grasp the future? Find out next time in the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yo, hey, this man Sriracha was out of pocket, man. He legitimately started listening to the recap theme. And during the whole first half of the chapter, based off of a recap, DBZ style. You can just hear the original DBZ title theme playing after that too. And whatever, Gintoki and his comrades. Greatness, man. Shout out to Sriracha. And we have Katsura going in there, Wolfgang Fist style, man. Just, how about I just pound the summary into your head? Poems Gintoki, bro. The art styles changed too much. This looks like a summary for an entirely different manga. Honestly, it looks like a Dragon Ball fan comic. I wonder what will happen when we move from Jump to Giga. Dragon Ball? What are we talking about, Katsura? It's not Katsura, it's Katsura. The old gags are still here. All Sriracha's finally gotten serious. After he was released from the weekly publication, he finally managed to put some real power into his drawings. This is his true artistry power. All he's doing is a drawing with a Dragon Ball in his left hand. And anyhow, why am I Yamcha while this guy is Vegeta? Why do I get settled with the loser role? This is ridiculous. I'm not sticking around with you. Hey, Takatsuki fits as a Vegeta too, man. Though his original hairstyle is the GOAT. But hey, man, the Vegeta hair fits. I hate to admit it, but you're the spitting image of him, aren't you? When did you master the Widow's Peak? You guys just don't get it. We've gone beyond the final chapter. We've gone beyond Jump. You know, we finally made it here to a place with none of those eyesore pirates and. And then you have the new big four right here of Jump. You got Luffy, which is the king, on top, and then you got Deku. You have is that Hinata from Haikyuu? You have Hinata from Haikyuu. Man, Hinata looks kind of different. Maybe it's because I haven't watched Haikyuu in a long time. Maybe Hinata looks different now in the actual publication. Maybe there's been a time skip or something. And then Asta to the left. So you have those two right there. Another world is within our grasp. Here we can become legends. What do you say we show those newbies with their sails? with their garbage sales, bro. This is what power we've got with Giga's Akira Toriyama power. And you have Gintoki with little small daughter Kagura on his back. Well, Shoyo. Oh, no, that's not even Kagura. That's Shoyo. Hold on, bro. This might be better than the actual story, man. For some reason, I mistook that as Kagura because of the hairstyle, but no, it's Shoyo. So here we have Gintoki carrying Shoyo going through the air. I mean, straight up. I mean, I wish this would have happened in the actual manga. I'm not going to lie. Well, technically, it is happening in the actual manga. Well, Shoyo looks like somehow or another it worked. Yeah, no matter what anybody says, somehow or another it worked out. Didn't it? And this is as far as we can show you of the grand adventure of Gintoki and his comrades. So they'll get into all sorts of trouble from here, but I'm sure they'll be able to overcome. Bro, this man legit for... This is what I wanted in the final chapter, Srirachi. Do you guys remember that? You guys remember how I continued to say, for years leading up, I said, if the final chapter of Gintama is not a parody of Dragon Ball chapter 520, then it's not Gintama. But this man, whenever he gets to Giga, he proceeds to open up the chapter with the final page of chapter 520 of Dragon Ball, man. With Oob on Goku's back, setting off, man, going into what would later on become GT, but that's another story for another day. Yo, man, I'm so happy that he actually did it. It wasn't the final chapter, but I'm so happy he actually did it. It'll be okay. We have the silver balls after all. And then this man Takatsuki proceeds to say, what the hell are the silver balls? And he hits a Galick gun. Takatsuki hits a Galick gun. Takatsuki and Jump Force confirmed. Takatsuki and Jump Force, if you give him the Galick gun, who's stopping him? Who's stopping him? Are they balls that grant wishes, or is it an empty ball that sits on top of your neck? If there's many balls like that around, there's no reason for you or me to thrash around a place like this. But let me show my thanks. Thanks that we were able to make it here on our own power. We took... Why do you continue? It's like... It's still Srirachi. It's still Srirachi. You go from trolling in one panel, and in the next page it shows 519. Like what am I supposed to do with that? It's just classic Srirachi, man. This man has me laughing, and then he makes me want to. It's that panel is still soul destructing, man. We took quite the detour, but without anyone's help, with purely our own hands, we'll be able to take that person back. Dog. And look at Takatsuki. With the very same hands he was taken from, we will take him back. That's how we, the disciples of Shoyo, do business. That's how we, the disciples of Yoshida Shoyo, do business. Let's go, man. And here we see all of them are squared up. You see a bomb. That's gotta be Katsura's. Grenade explodes, man. Danger Close Pro was on. You fiends! And here we see. And there we go, bro. The legendary 3. My 3 Sanin, man. These are my 3. The disciples, baby. Going into like swimwear. Gintoki, Takatsuki, and Katsura. Going right through all of them, trying to get towards where Shoyo's chamber is. Let the many heretics that interfere in our god-channeling ceremony shall fear our wrath. God-channeling? Sounds like something a whole bunch of folks swarming to an immortality bargain sale would say. Immortality bargain sale. Look, the ship has fallen, but it's still sucking up the Earth's Alcyon through the terminal's core. It's a vile sight, not unlike that of a blood-sucking leech. With that massive amount of energy, you can revive an incomplete god without a heart. If you could gain control over such a power, the idea of a world where everyone lives for all eternity would not be a dream. Or at least that's what they seem to be saying. Honestly, I'm surprised that there are so many people that will go through such lengths to extend their lives. To do only those that live lives of little consequence try to extend them? I've had plenty. Man, bro, and they're thinking back to their past, dog. Sadness, happiness, I'm satisfied with this life. If I can overcome this final trial with you too, if these lives end here, I'll have no regrets. Let them know, dog. And you go back to chapter 517, man, with the beautiful Takatsuki and Gintoki flashbacks here. Takatsuki's smile, man. Episode 304. As big of a tard as I am of episode 305, it's very, very hard to watch sometimes. Episode 305 kills me. Same thing with chapter 519. But even though episode 304 also still gets to me, it's without question my most rewatched episode in Gintama. It's because it's still soul destructing, but not as much as 305. 305 is on no level, dog. I don't think there's anything more soul destructing than that. But regardless, if those meetings brought more sadness, even now, I'm not sure, or joy. But if there's one thing we can say for sure, no matter how long I live from here, there's no chance we'll ever meet guys like that again. We may hate each other and try to kill each other, but still, they're always trolling. You see the disciples? Nah, Takatsuki's up there by himself, holding Gintoki, and Katsura's holding on to Gintoki's legs. They're bonds we can't sever, being swung around by such rotten bonds by such a bunch of idiots. It's something I want to limit to this life. And Takatsuki tosses them backwards, and Gintoki headbutts one of them, and Katsura gets a deadly blow, it looks, on top of this guy's head. Takatsuki goes right in, pones him. Oh, is that so? Too bad for you, though. You two can't die yet, because I won't let you. I understand how they feel. I don't want to die yet. I want to keep living a lot longer. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me make sure something right quick. Okay. Just want to make sure that my camera is still good. Because whenever I'm streaming, man, I'm not used to this camera over here. I'm used to the one over there. But anyways, because both the idiot master that put his disciples through all this and the idiot fellow disciples that tossed me around, I still have to beat the crap out of a whole lot more, man. Man, let's relax, bro. We just came back, man. We start off a chapter trolling, man. Relax with the feels. Relax with the emotions. You know, I have things I want to say to Sensei too. I've gotten a ton myself. I wonder how much beating I need to do before I feel satisfied. I think even an eternity wouldn't be enough. And you have a smile. Oh, this is from the animated preview. That's the Takatsuki facial expression that I have as my profile picture on Discord. Yo, so it's facts. What they were showing us in that thing was in the animated preview. And something we're seeing right here in this chapter. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. And that means it's facts, bro. Yo, we're about to see Utsuro, bro. In the same way we didn't. Yo, that caught me so off guard, that trailer, man. Regardless. We have them running, chasing after Sensei. If you were here right now, what would you say? You entrusted us, your disciples, with all sorts of your wishes, but the thing you really wished for has already long since been. Koster looks up. Rocket launcher blast goes out. They move them out the way. Oh, man. Yo, Koster looks like he took considerable damage. I never knew how popular Sensei was. From this side, too, even if we had a whole slew of lives, would that not be enough to make it through? No, 3 should be plenty. Though if one of them exits here, I can't be so sure. Encouragement? Is that supposed to be if that's what it sounded like, then maybe making an exit would be a good idea. We see a massive explosion. I love how Srirachi's really playing around with his well, I guess because he had a lot more time, but he's playing around. He's definitely playing around more with his panel structure so far that I've seen in Giga, man. And of course that goes to how much time he had to write this chapter or to draw this chapter. But even something as simple as this, showing it from multiple different angles, really it drives home, and he's been doing that consistently throughout this chapter. Really, really nice stuff. It shows that he's truly taking advantage of his time now. That was no way. This is a message to the group that is occupying the terminal. You are surrounded. Stop resisting and abandon your weapons immediately. My guy Matsudaira. If we do not comply, shoot them out of the sky. If you do not comply, we will thank you. My sheets and Gumi, my boys, man. You got Kondo, Hiji, and Sogo coming up in like one more, dog. With the rest of the Shinsengumi, thanks to all of you, we, this country. Whoa! Hold on, where is it, bro? Where is it, man? Where is it, son? Where is it? Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. I see a legendary character here. I see a legendary. Oh. Zenzo, man. My boy Zenzo's taking bodies. Look at him. Going, I mean, he's in the. I mean, my boy is floating in the air like he's a bird, man. Fuck off. My boy Zenzo's going ham, man, as he should. As he should. You got Masudara, the Shinsengumi. You got Zenzo, Sachan. Man, it feels so good to see these characters, bro. Kyubey, my girl Suki, man. You got Nobume, Yotai, Saigo. Man, dude, this country have become so strong. You have them breaking in. Really, really nice perspective shot right here from below the Shinsengumi. It's them. It's been decades since Yuamoto first came to Earth. You shook our senses of value to its core, did away with the old and brought in the new. And all through that chaotic era, we lived out lives in a state of confusion and worry. But now we can say those days were not a waste. During that changing era, we found some precious things we'll never forget. During an era when things were disappearing, we found some precious things that we had to protect. The shadows on the ground of us worrying, struggling, and down on our hands and knees taught us the location of the sun, and you see great Yoshiwara and the courtesan of a nation greatness, man. So we will no longer be afraid. No matter what arrives at this country beyond this point, no matter what difficulties are awaiting it, we'll face them all head on. No time. Bro, we got Kagura and Shinpachi coming up with. Oh, dude, I'm sweating, man. Yo, this is amazing. This is what I wanted. You have O-Type coming up in like Sumo, taking on two by herself. A flashback back to the first chapter, and then here we have. Yo, this is gonna look so clean in the anime. To anime only viewers, man, I can just imagine them marking out for this, bro. At least, well, if you care about the Yodozuya as much as I do, like, man, yo, seeing Kagura holding the umbrella, Shinpachi go get there, go like that. Snap, flashback switches back, and then we have Kagura's face, Shinpachi's face. Those words we couldn't say to Yamato on that day 20 years ago. And look at then you got Kagura. Bah! O-Tai! Da! You got my dog Shinpachi. Da! Welcome to the country of the samurai. Let's go, man. This is the country of those with steel hearts. The country of people with silver souls. Yeah, damn right, man. The country of people with silver souls. Let us welcome you. Now we can cut our way through. You have Gin, Tatsan, Bakasan. Oh, hold on, bro. I gotta go back a sec, but that was a beautiful. Look at this face. You got Gin, man. And you just know he feels it. He senses it, man. He's like, yo, my children are doing well. My children are doing the right things. Man, look at how far they've grown up, bro. This is the country of people with silver souls, man. I love it. I love this panel so much, man. Greatness, bro. Welcome to the country of samurai. Anyways, continuing the chapter. Scatter the enemy's guard. Forget slow tactics like that. We should just hit that mothership sitting up there head on. That thing is drawing all the Altonauts sucking up from the terminal to one place. We don't know what will happen if we shoot up that thing, but leave that to us. A raid where we try to go straight for the enemy general's head. Geez, what era of samurai are we? For that, there's no past or present. The same old idiots are called samurai. Yo, you should took your time, and there you go, bro. You guys seen Shinsengumi and the Yodozuya going up in like swim more now? You took so long with us, you might have turned tail and run. And if there's no palanquin to carry, it's not a real festival. Oh, so you finally met the Yodozuya, the superior ones, Aru? Where'd you get that from? If we're gonna have a wild time anyhow, it's more interesting if you're lifting a total idiot on your shoulders while you do. Well, then I don't think you're worthy of that position. How about we go to where the real palanquin is? For one last wild time, bro. One last wild time. We gotta stop saying that, Srirachi, man. You're gonna kill me, bro. It appears that a prolonged battle is unavoidable. Oh my. Here we go. We should regroup. Our goal is not a war, not to commit terrorism. Those are purely means to the end of obtaining Utsuro's complete body and invent a means of manufacturing immortality. Even if we revived Utsuro, if we lost the religion in the process, we would be right back where we started. We would lose the means of manufacturing immortality as well as the power to restore our positions. There is no need for concern. Everything is processing nicely. Look closely. Yo, man, look at Shoyo, bro. I mean, how much more suffering does this man have to go through, dog? Goodness gracious, man. Shoyo has to be the most punished character. At least one of them. One of the most punished characters I've ever seen. As expected, Utsuro is taking in the Earth's Altonauts splendidly. Look, our god is pleased. His chest, yours, Altan eyes absorbing is forming into a crystal. Do you mean to say it's creating a new heart? Soon, just a bit longer, and our god Utsuro will awaken. That's plenty, is it not? Have we not gained enough? Any longer, it'll become too difficult to withdraw from this front. If that happens, everything will be for naught. We should proceed with preparations to retreat. How do you feel? Are your bodies not doing what you tell them to? Fear not. It was the same for me, but I was mistaken. I had thought I was acting on my own will. Think back, we stole Utsuro's blood, which destroyed our bodies. But it was through the use of that same blood that we revived. Though that was by no means because we found some method of controlling this immortal blood. The ones being controlled were us. We were allowed to live so we could be used. Used to revive Utsuro. Yo, man, here's the panel. That is what I saw in that preview, that animated preview they had on Twitter, man. Utsuro, bro. Con la misma sangre. With the same blood, man. And now they're the ones being controlled, bro. By the elements of Utsuro that now run through your veins, through our veins. We have long since lost any wills of our own, creating the religion as well as coming to the planet where all none other than Utsuro's will. We are already a part of Utsuro. We are his arms and legs. Now stand by the command of that internal will. What you should use those hands to grasp, where you should use those legs to move. If you surrender yourself to that great will, then the elements of Utsuro will give you strength. We will carry out our Utsuro's will. And you have like multiple Utsuros just being formed right here on the spot, man. This is spooky. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Having all these Utsuros at once, man. That's just mad spooky. Almost like we couldn't escape them. We have them on the elevator. We know that they were the kind of people that would come if they knew. That's why we split up from them and took separate paths in the first place. The ones to bear the burden of saving or killing Master is us, his disciples. It seems the idea of not getting the people we were entrusting in the world to rope into that was too much of a luxury. Perhaps we took up that burden as well long ago. They really have gotten strong. You know they have, bro. You know they have. Ready yourselves. This is where we die. Kyu-chan, we'll hold them off here. Shinpachi-kun, Kagura-chan, you take care of Tai-chan. If you meet them, tell them this for me. I've decided I'd like to keep on being idiots with you guys a little longer, so if I live to see you again, they wanted you to come destroy the plans I had for a marriage interview. I'm freaking out. Kyubey, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me, Kyubey, bro. You're gonna live through this, Kyubey, dog. Gintoki, hand over the heart. I told you, didn't I? I'm not entrusting this task to someone playing games of pretend. Oh, Takatsuki, bro. There's something more fitting for you to be carrying with you than that heart, right? I have what I have to take back, and you have what you need to take back. And you see, these dudes are ready for them at the elevator, man. They unload, and coming out once more, Gintoki, Takatsuki, and Katsura going up in like somewhere. Another grenade goes off, explodes. Gintoki's on his Tarzan gang. All three of them are on their Tarzan gang. We should hurry. Boom, Shinpachi, Kagura. We have Suki going up in like swimwear. Suki gets injured. Sachan, come on, please. My man Zenzu going up in like somewhere. You weren't planning to die in a place like this, were you? You finally got out of Yoshiwara, right? When you die, it should be between the legs of the man you love. Of course, yo. Going straight from Sachan, man. Sarutobi, I wish you'd come to grips with the idea that in both living and dying, Shinobi should be hidden, unseen in the shadows. They at least I have no plans of dying anywhere near blood-covered crotch, man. Come on, coach. Come on, man. Don't remind my man of his hemorrhoids here in mid-battle, son. That's the last thing my man needs. I do not intend to die with anyone. I'm gonna live on and see him again, bro. Our OTPs are factual, ladies and gentlemen. Our OTPs are factual. They live on. They have lives of their own. Suki will live on to see my man and her man. That boy Goat Toki. Sachan Suki. So until that's a really beautiful Kagura panel. I don't know why I like that panel so much, but really nice Kagura panel. So and a really nice Suki panel right here. So until then, you guys better take care of him. You Yorozuya are the only ones that can protect that man. And tell him this. If he doesn't come back, I'm throwing out all the old issues of Jump that you missed reading. Tell him again, Zenzo, bro. Takatsui, there's no longer anything that I gotta take back. Things I lost, I got back a long time ago. I've got them all right here with me. The reason I'm here is so I don't lose a single one of them. That's the only reason why he's here, coach. That's the reason why he's here. Massive explosion. Kentucky Tuckets. And you see the heart falls down. Good Lord, man. Naraku come right. Listen, this man, Katsura, had the heart right there. And all you see is the right through his hand, man. Zura! Here we go. Kentucky barely hang on. They jump. Explosion. Watch where you're stepping. Oh, thank God. I could have sworn, bro. I thought that someone was about to pop up behind Takatsuki, bro. Thank the heavens it was Kentucky. Thank the heavens it was Kentucky. Really nice panel right here. Now we're even. You're one guy I'd rather not do a favor to. What a coincidence. I'd say the same about you. Hurry up already. You don't plan on letting Zura die, do you? Oh, don't do this to me, bro. I saw this in the Jump preview too, man. Don't do this to me, coach. The one thing I asked for, bro. The one thing I just said, look, man. Can Gintoki and Takatsuki just live a happy life? Like, I remember seeing the Jump Giga preview that their hands were like this, and then they weren't able to connect. And my man gets stabbed by a shadow clone of Utsuro. And the worst part about this is, man, is that, bro, what's the next chapter in March? April? Oh. Flipping Flagnards, man. He's got to live through this, bro. But deep in my soul, I really don't think Takatsuki's going to make it out of this, man. I want him to. But I do feel like he'll be reuniting with Bonsai on the other side, man. I really, really do. And Nizo. But it's going to suck. And then the continuation is going to be chapter 700, man. But, bro, what a chapter, man. Why can't Takatsuki just be happy, bro? What a chapter, man. From Dragon Ball trolling to just seeing these wonderful characters at it again. All of them are together. They're all right here in front of this. And in this building right here where Shoyo is, slash Utsuro. You get to see all these wonderful moments of these characters, both trolling and emotional. Just classic Gintama. And then just like Srirachi always does, tears out your soul. It gets my man Takatsuki right through the middle of his chest. At the very least, I can say this, though. Takatsuki survived this once before. Except last time it was in the stomach. But he survived a hit like this before, man, so... Come on, Srirachi. Come on, man. I'll never forget reading the end of chapter 520. And when the Naraku blade went through this man's chest, bro, I thought Takatsuki was dead. So let's hope that's not the case here, man. At least for me, I really hope that's not the case, man. People may like character deaths. For me, not in Gintama. I can go without every single character dying. Keep them alive, coach. I don't need deaths. Not in this series. Not in this series. My boy Takatsuki, man. I really, really hope that next chapter. And of course, this is obviously a really bad wound. But at the very least, I want this man to have a face. If he is going to die, if Takatsuki is going to die, then I really, really want him to have that face-to-face moment that he wasn't able to have before with Utsuro, man. I want Takatsuki and Utsuro to be face-to-face and have that conversation, dog. Before Takatsuki dies, I need it. I don't want him to die, but if he is dying, I need it. I need at least that. And at least that, man. It's going to hurt my soul. Obviously, these two are my favorite characters, Gintoki and Takatsuki, so it's obviously going to hurt, but I've been prepared for it, man. I thought Takatsuki was going to die earlier in the thing, so. What a feel-good, soul-destroying parody. This is just a Gintama chapter, man. It's just Sorachi expanding on all the greatness, or on what he's already done for so many years. And it's combined all these wonderful elements into creating one thing. And it was 53 pages of greatness, man. He really took full advantage from an art standpoint, from a panel structuring standpoint, storytelling, character moments. I mean, he took advantage 100%. 100%, man. Great, great stuff, bro. I can't stop looking at this final page, man. My man Takatsuki just can't catch a break, bro. Like why do we have to continue to do that to my guy, man? Whatever, man. Whatever. My main man, bro. Let me go ahead and just look at the comments, bro. Let's take a look here. Well, first of all, I agree with Sticker. Sticker says, I hate Gintama, I hate Sorachi. Me too. Me too, bro. And then Mai says, January 25th? That's the next chapter? Is January 25th? The same week Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out? I'm in there. You already know, man. I'm into like somewhere. So when the week Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, we're getting a Gintama chapter. Good to know. Good to know. Edward says the art was phenomenal the entire chapter. Oh, for sure. No question. No, it was really, really nice. The art was phenomenal the entire chapter. The several smaller panels could serve as whole pages. I agree. I agree. It's next month, Chief. Then the 3rd is in February. Dude, let's go. Oh, hold on. So Real Deal is ending in 3 chapters? So the finale's in February? He just wanted to outdo Naruto, bro. Naruto has 700 chapters. My man just had to go to 701. Sorachi's sick in the head, bro. But regardless, well, I guess we'll wait for that. Wow, so we're getting the chapter in January and then February is the final chapter, right? At least that's what I got from that first page. Oh, I go back to the chapter and the very first thing I see is this man getting stabbed again, bro. I don't need that in my life, bro. Can I go back to page? Well, let me just go back and restart this process over again. I wanna be the I mean, this was an excellent chapter though, bro. Like I really, really love this chapter. It was just classic Gintama through and through, man. This man's a troll. Dragon Ball, bro. It says we're heading to the end, running 3. Okay, no, never mind. It doesn't say that it's ending in 3 issues. It just says it's running 3 issues in a row. So that means Sriracha will probably go on break after the third issue, right? Whatever. If it ends in whenever it ends, man, we'll be here for it, Coach. But I don't want it to end. So stop, Yak. This man Yak says I think Takatsuki's a goner who what I've seen in the series, man. Relax. Don't hit me with a truth bomb, dog. Giga releases 3 months in a row, then gets on break for 3 months again. Giga gave 3 consecutive issues to Gintama. Ah, gotcha. Thank you very much for letting me know. So that tells me that Gintama will probably be back after February, back in May, somewhere around May. Yo, what's up, Randy G, man? Takatsuki's time is limited anyway. That's true. Yo, what's up, Blue Sea Devotee? What's good? Edward says, yeah, Taka's dead. Bro, stop saying that. Stop saying Takatsuki's dead. That's right. We're crying away for the 701. And by the way, yeah, to every single person, I wanted to get home early enough because I'm about to head out with my family here in a little bit. But this man Sriracha, bro. Then gives me a Dragon Ball parody at the beginning just to soothe my heart from the final flipping page, man. Hate this man, bro. All I can think of is the line, why are we here just to suffer from MGS5? That's facts. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, my brain got melted. Happy New Year to every single person out there. I know it still isn't 2019 for me, but for those that it is 2019, Happy New Year to y'all, man. And if it's not, if you're like me, Happy New Year to you anyway, because I probably won't see you until it's already past that time anyway. So Happy New Year's to everybody, man. For sure. I hope all you have an awesome sauce of a time wherever it is that you are, man, and enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. The next year's gonna be a lot of fun from a comic standpoint. So, hello, darkness, my old friend. That's very relatable. John Boy says, "Hello, father. How's it going, son? How's it going, son? Can't believe Gintama is almost 700 chapters. I know, bro. Next chapter, Gintama will be as long as Naruto, man. Just let that sink in." Sticker says, "Recon on my reaction vid, I mentioned how you wanted the last chapter to be a Dragon Ball parody. Remember, bro? I know you'd love this, dude. I'm telling you, man. I love it. I like when the chapter started off with the Dragon Ball parody. I was like, this man is sick, bro. But not only was it a Dragon Ball parody, the man gave me the legendary recap, the legendary recaps that Dragon Ball is known for, and then the man proceeded to give us the narrator also at the end of the episode too." With the question mark, and then he had us giving the chapter 520 ending with Oob and Goku going off, except it was Gintoki and Shoyo, bro. That's what I wanted in the final chapter, bro. And we got it here, so I'm good. It's just Sriracha for you, bro. He starts off the chapter with that, and ends the chapter with Takatsuki getting stabbed, man. I mean, it's whatever, man. Whatever, coach. Sriracha's my sicko. Yeah, that's true, man. I see, he's the best sicko. Sriracha is definitely the best sicko. Well, if this was weekly, it would have surpassed 700s. No question. If this was weekly with divide three more chapters, we'd be at chapter 702. This would have been the ending of chapter 702. Which means if this was in the way Gintama used to work, 699 would have probably ended. I think 699 ends whenever you go outside and you see Matsudaira and the Shinsengumi. 700 would be seeing the Orozuya and those legendary lines with Otai and what was going on there with Car Wrench and Pachi. That was such an amazing panel, man. God, I love that part of the chapter. And then it would end off with them getting there, And then 701 would be the rest of the chapter with the Gintoki, Katsura, and Takatsugi stuff, and then Takatsugi getting stabbed there at the end with the, of course, also the Utsuro explanation, with the Shadow Clone Jutsu Utsuros. So I think that's how it would have gone if it would have been the old Gintama way. I've had ending 18 stuck in my head for a couple days, man. Great ending, man. Fantastic ending. We need 100 epilogue chapters for real. I agree, Edward, man. I agree, bro. I wonder, will all chapters in Giga be 50 plus pages? I'm not sure if all chapters will have like 50 plus pages, but how long are the other series in Giga? Like, because it said it was a special 53 pages for this issue, so I'm not sure if next issue will also be 53. I'm going to assume at the very minimum 30 something pages, at the very minimum. But if not, I'll take another 54 pages, no question. Yo, Happy New Year to you as well, Domino D man. Happy New Year to you as well, fam. Confirm Srirachi watches King Recon. He listened and put a DVC parody in. Yo, hey, that might be a shoot, man. That might be a shoot. I'm still stressing that this man started off the chapter. He started off the chapter. Look at this, bro. He started off the chapter. And dude, while we're still here, let me post this in the comments, man. The prologue theme to this to DBZ, the Japanese, because I love the prologue theme during the Frieza saga, man, and during the Cell saga. But y'all need to listen to this, bro, and just in your head, like, have this soundtrack playing and just listen to the soundtrack and then just watch or read the first couple of pages, man. It fits perfectly. It is what Srirachi was reading, no question. Look at this. Click on that link. Yo, Maze. Thank you very much, Maze. Coming in strong with the Botan profile pic and with the super chat. Yo, Maze, man. Thank you very much. Maze states, Happy New Year. Maze, Happy New Year to you and to every single person that you hold love, man. That you hold dearly in your life, man. And I really do hope that you have a wonderful and prosperous and amazing 2019, man. Happy New Year to you as well, friend. I don't know if it's 2019 where you live, but son, thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to Maze. I think I read somewhere that Gintama would get 50 plus pages per issue in Giga. That would be awesome. I would take it. I would most certainly take 50 plus pages. I take what we got in this chapter 3-4 more times, no question. So Perfect says, what's more popular, Bleach or Naruto? Naruto for sure. Bleach in its prime, like here in after Naruto was in Shippuden, at least over here in the States, Bleach in its prime was more popular than Naruto. Like it was to a certain extent, because Naruto was killing it. It went off television for a little while, then everyone switched over to the sub. But Bleach on Adult Swim, man, when it was airing 2 episodes a week during the Pekamundo saga, that junk was killing it, man. And even then, I don't think I would say it was more popular than Naruto. I would say like they were equal at that point in time. But then when the pain arc started going on in Japan and whatnot, that it started going ham. So I'd still say Naruto, worldwide especially. I'm telling you, Edward, bro, that OST fits, man. It din. Did they have to play that soundtrack in the anime, bro? Even though they'll probably get, but Toei's gonna kill them anyway. Bro, if they do that in the anime, those first couple pages, Toei's gonna kill them, man. Toei. I really hope that BNP does not chicken out and includes that in the anime, man. They have to, bro. They have to. I waited. Let's read some greatness. Yo, Calico Plus, thank you very much for stopping by. I finished reading it earlier. Have you read the chapter yet, Calico Plus? But great stuff, Calico Plus, man. Srirachi's back and in the like swimwear. My boy Srirachi, man. What's more popular, Bleach or One Piece? One Piece for sure. Especially now, like maybe back in like 2012, 2013, I would say the One Piece King of Japan, but Bleach more popular worldwide. But I think right now One Piece it's killing it worldwide. Utsuro still GOAT, as he should. As he should be. As he should be. My boy Utsuro. I really hope we don't have just 2 chapters left. I feel like it would be difficult. We still have Tama, Sadaharu, and Hasegawa stuff to wrap up. That is true, zigzag. And not only that, but I feel like we have the Tama, Sadaharu, and Hasegawa stuff to wrap up. But we also have the I guess Surachi can wrap up stuff with the Shitengumi pretty nicely, especially after he dedicating the time that he did back in Jump Gintama and that ending. But I feel like overall, for an ending that wouldn't be extremely rushed, I feel like it would, even if the next 2 chapters were 50 pages long, unless the following chapter is Gintoki versus Shoyo, like Gintoki and Takatsuki and Katsuro versus Shoyo, and actually taking out Utsuro, and then after that is sort of like the resolution to this entire thing. And Gintoki getting back together with Yodozuya and whatnot would be the final chapter of the series. But I don't know, man. To me, I just, especially with the way this chapter went on, I feel like Surachi's going to be here for a little while longer. I don't feel like it's going to end in 3 more chapters. BNP is excited they animated this chapter already. Yeah, that is true, Mai. That is true. That's a good point. That I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they most certainly did. I mean, they showed us previews of this very chapter in the anime. Man, that means they already had the DBZ parody in their pocket. They've already got it in pocket. At what time did One Piece get popular worldwide? During Strong World. 2010. 2010. 2009, 2010. That's whenever it started getting really, really popular. Especially worldwide during like Marineford, and it was Return to Sabaody, time skip stuff. It was getting huge. It was getting huge, and then it just progressively got bigger and bigger. Did the Pain arc and Fake Karakura arc run side by side in Jump Weekly? Yes, it did. It was the Pain arc, it was Fake Karakura Town, and it was Marineford, or I should say Impel Down, Fake Karakura / Dayside, and the Pain Saga going into 5 Kage Summit. Gintama, I have great stuff, but I'll have to go back later and see your reaction. Oh, gotcha. Legal Plus, gotcha. Yeah, because I miss talking about Gotama, man. My soul so happy right now. Same, yeah, bro. I just miss Gintama in general, man. And the fact that I had been holding off on watching the last few episodes of the anime, it's gonna make it great. It's gonna make it great, man. Whenever I actually am able to go and watch those episodes, because now my soul won't hurt as much knowing the series is back. Gintama manga not weekly? No, unfortunately. From what I'm seeing here in the comments, from like what Mai and Ed were saying, it appears that it goes every 3 months, or we're gonna get 3 consecutive months of like Gintama chapters. So like, it'll be monthly. So we have Gintama right now, Gintama at the end of January, Gintama at the end of February, and then if it continues on beyond that point, then we'll get it whenever Jump Giga comes back. So like in 3 more months. So we'll see what happens there. But I really, really do hope that my man Surachi is gonna stick around for more than these chapters. But if things escalate really, really quick and they are 50 pages long, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like if the chapters will be 50 plus pages, we're still getting 8 to 12 chapters. Surachi said he still has a specific story to tell for a while with this movie to move to Giga. He won't be shortchanging. That's a good point too, Yak. That is a very, very good point. Because he did say, oh man, that was so beautiful when he said that, bro. He says, I still have one last story to tell, son. Yo. We're moving hard in 2019. Oh, it's 8:03. I gotta get going soon. We're moving hard in 2019. Luffy and Wano, Grateful Dead animated, 10 Hunter chapters, Takatsuki dying. Bro, stop, man. Stop freaking out Takatsuki dying, man. Relax. Take it easy. We've got to start taking it easy, coach. Come on, man. I remember in Silver Soul with the Hedero Eva parody, they put Eva music in, but had to edit it out in Crunchyroll. Bro, that's big facts. You know, dude, because I watched it in Crunchyroll. Whenever people would talk about the Eva music in the parody, I was like, "What in the flying flagons are y'all talking about?" Like, I never heard the Eva music. Yo, man, that is true. So they probably have to do the same thing for Dragon Ball. Well, technically, Toei has Netflix has rights in Eva now, but I think that since Toei or since Crunchyroll and Toei have a pretty good relationship, I think they should let them use the music for Dragon Ball. At least I hope they allow him to use the music for Dragon Ball. Um, page one. Yo, relax, Domino D, bro. You gotta give me a warning before you put on a goat name like that, dog. Page one, man. Muhammad says, where can I read the chapter? Bro, go on Manga Dex. Manga Dex DEX.org and just search up Gintama. And it's chapter 699. So actually going down as one of the goats, no question. That's one of my goats. He's on my Mount Rushmore. Reese's Puff says Quacky got introduced. Whoa! Wait, are you talking about in the manga? In the anime? Because I'm behind on both. I'm behind on both the manga and the anime for Boruto. I don't want to be spoiled, please. But yeah, Mohammed, go definitely go check out Manga Dex. Manga Dex. I'm sorry, Chief. It's okay, bro. I understand. Hey, I've got to accept the reality sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Moose, bro? Someone says troll. What's going on, bro? Yo, Theory says Happy New Year. Yo, Happy New Year to you as well, man. Happy New Year to you as well, Theory. I think where you are, it's already the New Year, right? So for real, Happy New Year to you, man. We have a wonderful 2019 Theory, bro. I have a lot in mind, but 2 pages for each character saying the last piece would be nice, man. That's the ideal. That is the ideal scenario because there's so many characters that we love. It's gonna be difficult to get a lot of closure for all these characters, but at the very least, man, I would like something like that too. I'm saying my boy Jirocho didn't show up in this chapter. He'll be coming soon. My main man Jirocho will be coming soon, bro. For sure, man. My main man Jirocho, bro. I'm really excited for whenever he comes back. Let me see. See One Piece clips getting millions of views. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's impressive how just anime clips in general are getting millions of views. Maybe they can remix the music similar to the Fist of the... Yo, that's true, Zigzag. So the Fist of the North Star parody. That's true. You'll have a great New Year. I gotta get going. Recon my dude. I'll catch you next time for sure, Yak, man. Have a great New Year, my friend. Have a good New Year, bro. Or were you left out for Boruto episode 65? What do you mean? What was that left out? Like why didn't I do a video on it? It's because I had my family over. Are you talking about for the reaction? Because you're talking about for the reaction. I didn't do a reaction to it because I had all my family over and they just put it on the TV and I was like, I'm not gonna save this for a reaction. I'd rather just watch this with my family. Our Christmas gift was last page. Bro, stop bringing up the last page, man. Yeah, Ed is more, bro. Edward is more sick in the head than Srirachi, man, because he's bringing up the last page more often than Srirachi brings up chapter 519. He's bringing it on more often than my man Srirachi brings up chapter 519, bro. John Boy says Gintama anime pushes the boundaries with the parodies. I don't think I've ever seen a series just stretch the border in general when it comes to Gintama, man. Like, I'm really shocked. I am legit shocked at the things that Sunrise or TV Tokyo has allowed to air on their airwaves, man. Because I know for a fact that a lot of those episodes had to have had some kind of backlash, man, from either political figures, from the lawyers. They would have been like, yeah, man, screw this guy. But Srirachi, bro. Freaking Srirachi, man. I don't know how. I don't know. I really don't know how they allow this stuff to air. It's 1 a.m. I already drew page 1, bro. Time for page 2. I'm ready for page 2, man. I'm ready for page 2. How did 907 lose? I don't know, man. I mean, I voted for 908, and I'm glad that I made it all the way to the end. But hey, I was as shocked as you are, bro. Naruto opening 16 at 60 million views. As it is a fact. That's a really solid opening Oh, both in visual and audio, man. No, don't get the. I like that opening. Opening 16 is nice. Sticker says playing Zawardo at midnight for New Year's like I did. Tokyo Atomare! Yo, Sticker, man, we gotta hit it up one of these days, man. Play some zombies or some Call of Duty or something. Feels like it's been a while since we've talked for some reason. Well, then again, it's probably because I haven't on Xbox. I haven't been on Xbox myself. Oh, YouTube deleted the Shanks. I mean, that's just Toei, man. That's Toei sell perfect. Toei always does that. Like they always take out these scenes that are very highly viewed. But that sucks, man. That was a really good clip. Just reminded everyone, Promise Neverland anime 2019, 9th January. Oh, I'm in there, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Promise Neverland anime. Edward says we got to do discussion stream sometime soon for the Gintama manga so we can voice our opinions. Amen for sure, bro. I remember I was talking to, or Shadow asked me earlier saying if we could do a Gintama stream either this Friday or Saturday. Saturday would be very, very difficult, but Friday could be possible. Friday could be possible, man, to read or discuss the future of Gintama and the manga just in general. But yeah, we can do that this Friday. Talk about some GOATAMA and thing. Bro, SMFs make me excited with her. Yeah, man, same Domino D, bro. Her reactions are awesome. Very, very genuine and really, really cool person. Drinking game, drink whenever we get shown the 519 flashback. I'd be dead. I'm just going to put it to you like, just like that Yaging 98. I would be dead. I would be dead. And Yorozuya gang. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, we can do it. We'll see what happens. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to do it Friday, but I'll try. I just need Trump to acknowledge Donald Trump. Oh, dude, that's the ideal scenario. That's the ideal scenario, man. Just like Conan O'Brien actually recognized the actual Conan in Japan as Shinichi, and then he actually went to go see Conan, how big it was in Japan. I need something like that with Trump, man. Let's go. Let him go see my man Donald Trump, bro. This yo, theory sticking there. This must be careful how you word that, yo. Yo, my boy Silva, man, and Happy New Year, Silva, bro. Happy New Year, my friend, man. Love the reference to the new Big Four and Jump from Sriracha. Yeah, Zigzag. You noticed that too? How he put Luffy on top, and then he had Deku, he had Hinata, and then he had Asta. That was interesting. That was like that just shows you that Sriracha, as a fellow mangaka within the same magazine, knows that those are the big series at this point in time. For sure. Oh yeah, man, for sure. Sticker, bro. We got to play Smash, man. I'm actually taking my Switch here, and we're gonna take it over to my because we're all gonna go to my grandma's house, and anybody who wants it, I'm throwing hands with everybody in Smash, bro. Anybody who wants it, man, the hands will be thrown, son. Recon, who is your main in Smash? Snake is my main, followed by Cloud, and then been using a lot of Dr. Mario lately, and Lucario. So those, I love King K. Rool as well. King K. Rool is a lot of fun, but Snake's my main. It's my favorite. It's my favorite character, and like Snake, Snake, Big Boss, Gintoki, those characters, man. Those are my dudes. Recon's the last survivor. What happens to Firefish Dre and those other dudes? I miss them, man. I miss them, bro. I wish I could talk to Dre. I haven't talked to Dre in like 2 years. But I talked to WoW King. I think it was last year, and yeah, I think I talked to Walking last year. I talked to Northside earlier this year. I talked to Greedland, I think, last year. I haven't seen Edman in a long time. Same thing with Zed. I mean, it's been a minute, bro, since I talked to the old squad, bro. But yeah, I hope all those dudes are doing well, man, because I really miss them. Yo, Smash is drug I need while Gintama's on break. I'm telling you, man, Smash cures it all, bro. Smash cures it all. Did you see Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki in the anime? Yes, I did. At that same episode 65. I watched it. Recon is still working the heat? Of course, man. D Wade's final season. And I mean, it sucks that Goran Dragic is out, but it is what it is, man. Our season will continue moving forward. And we're still repping the heat, no question. I need to get back to One Piece soon. You do, Sticker, man. You do, man. You absolutely do. But anyways, guys, man, I hope all of you have an awesome sauce of a day and a great night. It is 8:13. I gotta start getting ready to head out soon, man, because I gotta start hitting some L's and Smash. But on a serious note, when it comes down to uh, Gintama and what we're gonna be doing in the near future, I really want to finish the last couple episodes from the Silver Soul arc because, like I said, I held off on watching them because I really wanted to watch them on YouTube. But then I was like, man, I'm not ready for this, bro. So but hopefully soon I'll be ready for that. Maybe before the next chapter drops, which, according to what y'all were saying, next chapter drops at the end of January. So we'll be back for that. I'm going to try to get a discussion stream going on with some other individuals, just like I did whenever the series ended. I want to get a good stream talking about the future of the manga, this particular chapter, and certain things like that, just appreciating the GOATAMA awesome stuff. So I'm going to try my hardest to be able to do that sometime soon because I really miss talking about Gintama on the channel. And it was just so great, man. This chapter finally being able to have new Gintama content, man, new manga content, bro. And Sriracha came back with a bang. As much as I despised and hated that ending, it was great in terms of from a story standpoint. Not to my heart, but from a story standpoint, it was great shock and just a really, really, really amazing chapter. 53 pages of greatness. Whenever you have a Dragon Ball parody starting it off, man, you know it's gonna be GOAT. And the simple fact how everything just flowed very well. The art was on fire. Panel structure was on fire. Great character moments with Cargo Shinpachi and Otai, Kyubey, and of course with R3, with Gintoki Katsura and Takatsugi. And then you have the revelations of multiple Utsuros now officially coming into the game. It's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be classic Sriracha through and through. Let me repeat this final panel, or this probably my favorite panel of the chapter. Let me go back to that Gintoki, or not. I'm sorry, not the Gintoki, the Car Wrench and Pachi panel right here, because I love this panel so much, man. Where is it? Where is it? Car Wrench and Pachi panel to end the stream. Bro, listen, man. Welcome to the country of samurai. This is the country of those who steal hearts, the country of people with silver souls. Yo, man, I hope all of you have an awesome sauce of a night. This was an awesome sauce of a chapter. GOATAMA'S back. I will see y'all for a manga discussion for GOATAMA coming up sometime in the near future. And then the next chapter of Gintama, chapter 700, will be coming out at the end of the month, man. I'll see all of y'all next time. Have an awesome day and have a happy new year, all of you, man. I really do mean that. I hope all of you have a very happy new year because it's gonna be fun next year, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Absolute. I wanna be date kuru ni shita